What is going on? What is going on? It's your boy Julien Stoutt, licensed personal trainer, licensed PE teacher, world record powerlifter, special education teacher, here to take the fear out of fitness. We're about to take off and class is in session. What it be like, kinfolk? It is Christmas Day. Yes, I'm on live on Christmas. I know some of y'all like, what is wrong with you? But I got a little bit of time. I'm not going to hold y'all too long tonight. I just want to touch base with y'all, let y'all know a few things. First and foremost, Merry Christmas. Tomorrow is the beginning of Kwanzaa, and I also celebrate Kwanzaa, so happy Kwanzaa to my fellow peoples out there. To my Jewish friends, happy Hanukkah. Also, here's the deal. I got a few things for Christmas. I'm happy. I'm not complaining. Got this. So for those of y'all who know, I solve Rubik's Cubes all the time, and they have a 50th anniversary edition, and I had to get me one. This one is not going to get opened. I probably might get me another one to open, but this one is going to stay in its case because it'll probably be worth something later on in the future. You know, maybe when I'm close to 100, I could, give this up. I'll be, 98 by that time? Yeah. So I want to be able to do all of that and enjoy. Got me a couple video games. Going to be playing those when I get off here for a little while. I dropped also, me and my wife also dropped a couple of videos for our Crash and Quench channel. Go ahead and check that out. Hope you guys enjoy that as well. But overall, today was a good day. I pretty much vegetated in front of the television, fell asleep, woke up. I'm about to go eat again and enjoy my time doing so. This is the time of year where I actually partake in the not so good goods. You know what I mean? You know, the potato chips, the candy, the cinnamon rolls. Friday, I'm going to be making my cheesecake. You know, shout out to my homeboy John. May his mom rest in peace, who gave me that recipe. But in all seriousness, though, I am very thankful for having the life that I have. I'm thankful for the people that are in my life that actually mean something to me. I'm happy to be around another year. You know, next week will be the anniversary of when I met my wife. Actually, there'll be 24 years next week, exactly next week. So I have a lot to be thankful for, and I'm grateful, and I am more than overjoyed over those things. So, but that's not what we're here for. We're here to talk about health, fitness, and everything else that comes in between all of that. Now, what I'm going to start with is a video of your boy Bow Wow. First of all, he's been in the news trying to talk to Travis Hunter. Shout out to my boy Karim for bringing that up on his live on Facebook. I personally, here's what I think about the whole Travis Hunter thing. First and foremost, the Travis Hunter thing is not my personal business. I have experienced heartbreak in my life, and I have put myself in quote unquote simp behavior in the past, and I, for one, understand the emotions that go with it coming from that side. Also, I know the pain of loss when it comes to losing somebody you thought was for you. I understand what it's like to find myself on the other side of the fence of that and wanting to tear my eyes out of my head and, rip my heart out of my chest because I felt like I was played for a fool. And once that was the case, my emotions changed, my attitude changed and everything like that. But unfortunately, everybody that wants to talk about this young man and talk about his girl because there's been some shiesty behavior on her part, that's for him to figure out. Unfortunately, that's for him to figure out. I mean, I'll tell him if I was in his life like that, I would talk to him, sit him down and let him know, bro, this is what it is. But the way people are going about doing it right now, it's not the move either. You don't want to, it's not something that you want to go out there, and you don't want to be right, but you also don't want him to be wrong. Especially if you're a fan of his, right? He's immensely talented. As my friend put it, he's a generational talent. He's a generational talent. And if he is the generational talent that we believe him to be, guess what? We don't want to see such gifts fall by the wayside because of emotional stress, unnecessary emotional stress at that, and a poor image being expounded upon out there on top of all of that. So as a result, I personally wish nothing but the best for the dude. I personally not going to get into the semantics of it all, but if you've known about Travis Hunter and if you're on social media, you're going to know the deal about Travis Hunter. But I digress. The thing we're going to go through a whole bunch of things tonight. But like I said, I'm not going to hold y'all too long because I'm already 11 minutes in, and I'm not trying to be on here forever and a day because I also got to call my mama. I call my mom every holiday. I call my mom actually every single Monday. I don't think I've missed a Monday. I haven't missed a Monday in a long, long time. But we're not getting any younger, neither of us. And I don't want to lose out on what time I have left, whether it be on my end or on her end. So I make it my business to call my mom at least every Monday. All right? So, but this video that I'm about to show y'all, Bow Wow tries to break the 40-yard dash and ends up disappointed. Okay, first of all, let's start with the fact that Bow Wow he's in his 40s. We're going to start with that. I know I'm not as fast as I was in my 20s. I know 20-year-old me would blow me out the water. All right? As far as speed is concerned. Tell him pick up them weights, though. I would say 20-year-old me was pretty strong, too. But, I'm pretty strong, too. So, but Bow Wow himself is not in the shape that he once was. You know what I mean? And my thing is that at 40 some odd years old, how old is Bow Wow? You know what I mean? I'll find out after this. But here we go. We're going to share the screen, and here we go. Let me get the mute off.
Y'all ready? All right, ready, set, go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6'2". He was 16. I found him. Yo, what's this time, bruh? Hold on. I ain't gonna lie.
6'10".
That was fucking terrible.
Okay. I'm gonna laugh at that one. And I'm gonna laugh because I ain't no spring chicken. But I'm gonna keep it real with you. I think I tried a 60-yard dash maybe a couple years ago, and I think it was around 6 myself. But again, let me keep it real. Let me keep it real with y'all real fast. Let me Actually, what's going on with my camera real quick? Let's see. I don't want to mess with that. There we go. It's a lot better. So, a few years ago actually, it's about 4 years ago, almost 4. I tried to do the 40-yard dash just off a whim, and I think it came in at 6 flat. My thing is, number one, I'm a little bit heavier than I was when I was running a 4. What was I running, a 4.4? But I was running a 4.4, a 4.45, I think I was running. Number two, I don't train for speed anymore. At least I don't train for speed right now. And if I were to try to train for speed right now, I mean, I'm okay fast. I'm not like blazing speed fast like I used to be. But that's all because I don't train as long and as often as I used to. I train hard and I train for a period of time, but in that period of time, I'm not doing nearly as much to achieve my overall composition of fitness as I used to. I do run, I do jog, I do sprints, but it is not an everyday thing. It's not like I'm sprinting every day like I used to when I was 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 years old, sprinting from my friends, juking them and getting, all of that stuff. And all into my 20s and my 30s, I'm not doing any of that anymore. So I'm having a good laugh overall. But to the comments, let's go to the comments real quick because some of these comments are hilarious. Bow Wow versus Cat William, who y'all got? That boy ran like a toddler with keys in his hand. Oh my God. Have you ever seen... Oh, okay. First of all, have you ever seen a toddler run with keys in their hand? First of all, toddlers are quick when they run with them keys. When they got something they ain't supposed to have, they are the fastest things on the planet. I don't know why, but they are. Any toddler, I don't care who it is. They are... You could be Lamar Jackson prime right now. You could be prime Lamar Jackson right now. If he got kids that are toddlers right now, let him get his keys. Let him get his wallet, credit card. Something they ain't supposed to have. Boy gone. Girl gone. It don't even matter the gender. Boy or girl, they quick. Super quick with it. That boy run like a Roblox character. First of all, we ain't shaming. We're not body shaming. We're not doing none of that. This is just jokes. So he running like someone pulled him back. Oh man. He tried to take off fast and was like still in the same spot. That version of Bow Wow would have got caught running with that lottery ticket. So if you watch that movie that he was in where, I forget the name of the movie where he won the lottery and his family was all on him and he was just running. Yeah. Getting older and not realizing it until something like this hits you is wild. This reminds me when this lady needed something in Walmart. I'm like, oh yeah, I got that. I got hops. I said, yo, I got it. I had no idea that I literally could not jump. I had no idea that I couldn't jump no more. I used to get crazy hang time. I feel you. My feet barely left the floor. I don't think it was even a jump. I think I just stood on my tippy toes, basically. And I feel you, bro. I'm sorry. I can still jump. I mean, I've never been Air Jordan. But I feel you. The way he lined up, I knew he was due. Oh my God, these comments. Every child star becomes either the coolest or the corniest adults, no in between. He looked like he was running in some Timbs. Okay, let's go to the replies because some of these replies are going to be crazy. So Bow Wow versus Cat Williams. You know, to be honest with you, I'll take Cat Williams. Based on what I just saw, I'm gonna take Cat Williams. Cat gonna smoke his A. Cat gonna smoke his Anyway, okay, let me get off of this real quick. Bow Wow. Bow Wow is wow. Oh my God, Bow Wow, bro. You are 37? You getting cooked at 37. Bro, you are too young to be getting cooked at 37. You should still have your legs. A little something. You're supposed to have your legs, dog. No, I'm now I'm going to say something. I'm thinking you closer to like 41, 42, 44. No, dude, you are 37. You are young. Oh, no. Hell no. Nope. Cat ran a 4.97. Bow Wow ran a 6.2. I'm going to slide with Cat, bro. Yes. Yes. Absolutely. Yeah, Cat gonna dust you, dog. Cat with smoke shad. You ain't seeing Cat hair blowing, did you? Cat all day. Definitely Cat. Yes, I agree. Cat Williams. Cat Williams is what, 50? 51? Smoke you. At 37. You living a little too opulent there, sir. That boy ran like a Roblox character. That's just wrong. Oh my God. Anyway, I'm gonna come off of that, but let's go. So we're gonna go on to mindset stuff, right? So let's go. Let's go with this real quick.
We gotta keep it one per. No, yeah, because like there's more people over there.
He went with them.
Bro.
I came with my daughter. I came with my daughter.
Yo, are you serious? That's very greedy.
I
was very poor when I was a kid, and if somebody had me a basketball, I would have been so happy. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You should be happy. That's very rude.
That's very rude.
Nah, you're rude.
No,
You're rude.
First of all, let's start with, you got a PS5. You know how much a PS5 costs? Put a one in the chat if y'all know how much a PS5 costs. How much does a PS5 cost? First of all, PS5 costs like $500. Somebody just gave you basically $500 and you wanted to have the nerve to go ask for another one? Because you wanted one for your daughter because your son already, you know, whoever that, your cousin, y'all live together and you mad because you want one of your own, your separate one? No. One per household. First of all, it's a household. First of all, you could go in now you got a whole PlayStation 5. You could go and you don't even, suppose you were planning on buying a PlayStation 5 and now you don't have to buy one. You could take that $500 and then take and purchase certain accessories to where you can charge up to 4 controllers and buy the 4 controllers, because the controllers are like $60 a piece. So now you could take and buy 3 extra controllers and buy some games for your PlayStation 5 and y'all all play together. But you gonna sit here and argue with this dude about, like he said, you know, I didn't grow up poor, like broke, but I wasn't without, but I wasn't like rolling in it either, where I could just get a PlayStation 5 at the whim. That would be something that I'd have had to let my mom and my dad, when they were together, know. I wanted a long time beforehand. That wasn't something that you just go, oh, can I get a PS5 for Christmas? And give them like 3 weeks to pull it off. That's something I had to let them know, like, birthday. What do you want for your birthday? PS5. Oh, sorry, buddy, you can't get a PS5 for your birthday. But guess what? More likely than not, they pulled together and got me the PS5 for Christmas. I'm speaking as though if I were a child now. Because we talking about in the 80s and 90s, and there was no such thing as a PS5. I didn't get a Nintendo until when? Till what, 90? I didn't get a Nintendo until like 1990. And then I got the Super Nintendo in 92, 93. I had that for a minute. Then I went out and I got myself a Genesis later on. Got it myself. PlayStation didn't happen until I joined the military. The PlayStation 1 was out since 95. I didn't get a PlayStation 1 until, what, summer of 97? PlayStation 2, when it dropped, I think I did get a PlayStation 2 right when it dropped. But then I traded it in for an Xbox. Then went back and got a PlayStation 2 went back and got a PlayStation 2 again later. My wife got the PS3. I got the Xbox 360. My wife got the PS4. I got the Xbox One. Now my wife's got the PS5. I don't know if I'm going to get a Series X or not. I might. But it'll be a little while. Probably around my birthday. Maybe. I'll get a Series X. But true story. My mom refused to buy me a basketball for Christmas. Refused. Flat out refused. And I got $20. And with that $20, I went and I bought a basketball. Was that Christmas? No, that wasn't Christmas. That was in the summer. But I went and I held on to that money and I bought me a basketball. So it was like summer of 93 or something like that. But anyway, my point is, if you had gotten me a basketball, I would have been over the moon. Because first of all, a basketball is expensive. Especially if you got a full, like, indoor-outdoor leather basketball. You know what I'm talking about. The ones that used to cost like $50. Now them joints is like $90. When I was a kid, them joints used to cost $50 to get an indoor-outdoor basketball. The ones that you could feel like you in, like an NBA ball, but you playing outside. Those were oh my God, those were the joints. But you gonna complain about a man only giving you a PlayStation 5 when he ain't have to give you nothing. He ain't have to give you nothing. And here you are acting as though you have the right to just, you have the right to stuff. Like that's expected. But, you know, so every now and then, you know, I told you I work out because I like food. And I really do like, I can't explain to you how much I like food. Sometimes I just don't eat, but when I eat, man. So shout out to Stupid King, because Stupid King be having some good videos, especially when it comes to food. I'm gonna pause it.
These crab cake.
First of all, when you see what this is, I'm about to pull it up on this video, and yeah, maybe you could pull it off. Do you see it?
Shrimp with the cowboy butter sauce.
Did he say crab cake stuffed shrimp? Oh, my back.
Has to be on your menu this holiday. Best part is it's super easy to make.
Since it's so damn easy, show us how you made it.
bro.
With only 20 minutes of prep and 12 minutes of cooking, this is a no-brainer.
So 32 minutes, but that ain't gonna take no time.
First, want to use lump crab meat to make the filling. And the sauce to bind it together is eggs, mayo, salt, Cajun seasoning,
One of y'all taking notes for me, right?
Dijon, parsley, and give that a good mix. 1 sleeve of crushed Ritz crackers, join the party, and finally chopped red bell pepper for color. Now make little balls and stuff your shrimp, and it should look like this. All that's left to do is add to a skillet,
Now, look, I ain't saying these are complicated to make or nothing, but I'd rather jump in for his.
top with lemon, and in the Weber searwood at 450 degrees for about 12 minutes. While that's going, let's make the cowboy butter. That's obviously butter, lemon juice, garlic, lemon zest, Dijon, paprika, cayenne, finely chopped parsley and chopped.
Damn, but I could tell he a cook just by the way he just placed all them seasonings. I would have had them shits everywhere.
And for a little heat, red pepper flakes. Be the hero this holiday and make these delicious crab cake stuffed shrimp.
I am gonna be a hero. Big Bag Robin Hood. I'm gonna steal them from you and feed them to my back. Big Bag's roll out.
The big backetry. I don't even care how many calories is in that thing. Your boy about to make them. I'm just gonna tell you. I'm gonna keep it big. I'm gonna keep it a real buck with y'all. I'm gonna make them, cause I just made crab cakes. What, 2-3 weeks ago? Costco opens what, tomorrow? Guess where I'm gonna be at? I'm gonna be at Costco. When my body gets, right from celebration tonight, I'm telling you, I'm going to Costco. And I'm going to get the cream cheese. I'm going to get it's about to go crazy up in here. Just so you know. So this is getting made. And I'm going to eat. And I'm going to enjoy myself. And I'm going to enjoy my life. And then we're going to go from there. Because best rest assured, I'm going to enjoy every single solitary bit of this food. So, my back. Because I'm not unbigging my back until January 2nd. Well, I'm going to work out on Friday. But I'm going to be eating I'm going to unbig my back on January 2nd. That's when I'm going to stop eating like trash. And last but not least, because after this, I am going to, like I said, I'm going to go eat. So I saw this because, and I don't know who Carol Vorderman is, but I looked her up, and she's a British celebrity. And when I looked her up, let me clear out this because I don't want y'all to go into all of it. I want y'all to have a little bit of magic to this, right? Carol Vorderman. So, okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the post. So here's the post that I saw. So Carol Vorderman, 61, stuns, by the way, she's 64 now, stuns her young fans as she shows off her abs and waist in new snaps. Check out the comments. And this is where, first of all, I didn't know what she looked like in the past. All I could do is see what she looked like recently. And I was looking like, what's wrong with her? She's 61 years old. And then all of a sudden, it was like disgusting. She has so much work done on her body and face, right? And I'm looking at her. She doesn't look like she's... You know how sometimes when people have work done, you look at them and you're like, too much work, right? And you're saying too much work on her body and face. Well, I mean, you could tell that the booty is a little rounder than it should be because you're looking at her thighs and her waistline. It's not quite matching up. I did not know where her top half came from, so it's not like I know what she looked like in the past. So for me personally, I didn't have anything, but I did find the comments to be a little bit on the disgusting side. So what on earth has happened to her? Some people's like, I think she looks great. I'd share breakfast with her any day. Great looks and brains. Yeah, apparently she's smart. Really, really smart. So many guys here can't see a great woman and appreciate her. What has this world come to? looks in pain to me, hunched over a bit. Oh, Carol, what have you done? First of all, these are all women that are making these nasty comments. And I find it ironic. That in this day and age that when, we jump down a man's throat if he has something to say about his preferences about a woman, but yet the most heinous comments are coming from the very same women that are promoting quote unquote body positivity and all this other stuff and then all on top of that, the false positive body imagery. Better yet, who is she? I have no clue. Why does she need to be artificial? Give up love, it's embarrassing. How old is that dress? Where are all these comments coming from? Absolutely spoiled herself. Awful. She looked much better before. Bro, that's like 10% natural. LOL. It's okay to be old. Just chill. If you don't feel old, why should you? I understand. She did it all backwards. She was young. She was all gaudy, frumpy, and not at all sexually confident. Now she's old and desperately trying to live those younger years, and in the process has ruined her body. I don't see how she ruined her body. So, okay, here we go. So here's a picture of her here. So this is her in the past. Then she got a little older, and this is her in her 60s. So let's look at the picture. I want to see the picture. There we go. So, I mean, she still looks like she's 60. She looks like she's a fit 60. So what? She got her boobs done. Okay, what's your point? Everybody does that. Even if she got some form of a BBL. Right? Has Carol Vorderman had a boob job? As we've seen, there are many indications that she has received cosmetic surgery, some of which was rather blatant. Carol Vorderman breasts have significantly changed. She might have got older. They might have been plumper in some formative years. Not young, but I'm talking about maybe had some kids and then breasts got larger, but then after she got off weaning them off of milk and stuff, they might have sagged down a little bit. She might have gotten enhanced. So what? Again, it's not outlandish. It's not like she went from like she was missing and then all of a sudden she went full tard on him or something, So they're saying that she had a tummy tuck. Okay, so again, you lost some weight, you got in shape. What's wrong with it? So, okay, here's another photo of her in the past. So, okay, as you can see, she's not as chesty as she is here. So let's go back to this picture here. So she's a lot more chestier. Her waistline is wider because she's older. Nobody's waistline stays the same. Nobody stays at a 24-inch waist their whole lives. She looks like she's technically a little bit thinner than normal. When I say thinner than normal, I mean she's just normally thin. What about this one? Okay, so here we go. So this is a much better photograph to see her as, right? So let me move that over a little bit. My bad, I'm going on the wrong thing. Here we go. Go back to that. So, young, middle-aged, old. Now, I don't know about you, but you could still see that she's older. Is she attractive still? Okay, so what? So what? She had a little bit of work done. Okay, here's another photograph of her right here. I mean, for the most part, if she did have plastic surgery on her face, she did one of the better jobs of it, because I've seen some horror shows. I mean, and then on top of that, it's not like she went far off the reservation of what she looks like. I can see if she's not unrecognizable. She's older. You can see her face is older still. She just doesn't look like a 64-year-old woman could look. You know what I'm saying? I don't have a problem with it. It's when y'all get crazy, when y'all do way too much. To me, is when I think that that's a little bit on the crazier side. But I just wanted to point out, so here we go, another older photograph of her, okay? She looks like herself. Her cheeks are still the same. I mean, her eyes aren't going to look the same. Her forehead she still looks like she has the same hairline. Her jawline looks relatively the same. I think she just put on some extra weight. She had put on some weight. She's entitled to do that. And she got a breast augmentation because she can still put on a bikini and she doesn't want to look 64 in the chest. Can't blame her. So this is where like I said, I'm very consistent about this. If you are enhancing to pick up what got put down, that's one thing. But to go all outlandish where your butt is like 80 miles wider than it ever has been, it's never been that wide. Your thighs have never been this thick. You know, you went from a B cup to a triple D cup and it wasn't due to giving birth. You're doing too much. I mean, some subtle changes, some changes that is apparent but subtle, I think is just fine. But too many times people are just so negative and nasty about their commentary about how somebody decided to make a change in their lives. And y'all need to stop. Y'all need to stop. The comments are just gross. But like I said, there's times where men and women go out of pocket and go way too far with whatever they thought they were doing. And that's where it's different. But this woman didn't go way out of the realms of understanding. She just enhanced a little bit. Talking about 10%. Somebody said 10% of her is real. I wouldn't say that. If I were to give an honest assessment of it, I'd say 65% of her is real. She's still her. I still see, older imperfections on her. I think she didn't want to look as old. I think she wanted to still look like she knows a thing or two about life, but at the same time, I don't think she wanted to literally compete with a 20-year-old. I think she wanted men that are her age to look at her and go, yeah, I can still look at you, which is fair. I don't see anything wrong with it. So, but like I said, I'm not going to hold y'all. It's almost 7 o'clock here on the Mountain Standard Time. And I am going to let you guys go. So, guys, I appreciate you. Thank you for everything. I really do appreciate everything y'all do. Thank you. And don't forget to like, subscribe, share, follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and on YouTube. Have a nice day. Be the best you. And Merry Christmas, Class of Stoutt.